Hey y'all. Sorry, this takes just a second for it to load on my end. But hey, welcome back. It's your girl Tyrabell, and I'm here to be your channeler, your reader, your psychic medium and intuitive. It's Leo season. I'm feeling good. How are y'all feeling? Make sure you comment down below or comment in the chat if you're live. Let me know how you're feeling today and what's poppin', what's going on with you. Today we're only going to do 3 piles. Remember that readings are for what your intuition, readings are to confirm what your intuition is already telling you. So if you hear anything that does not resonate, please discard. I have more readings down in the description down below. And if you're not following us over on Instagram, I am uploading full moon, new moon collective readings on there from now on. Also on my personal TikTok, which is tyraabell on TikTok, where I upload full moon and, again, new moon channeled messages for the collective. Let's get into it. Pile 1 is going to be the Vision Quest deck. Pile 1. Pile 2 is the Luna Ethereal Visions Tarot. And pile number 3 is going to be the Modern Witch Tarot. So I'm going to start shuffling for pile number 1. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe to this video so that we can push it in the algorithm and share it with friends if you think that they could use a message regarding peaceful resolutions at this time or guidance. All right, here we go. Hello, pile number 1, and welcome to the channel. I am happy to be your reader, and I am here to remind you that, again, readings are for a confirmation of what your intuition is telling you. So if you hear anything that you don't resonate with, just discard. You chose the Vision Quest deck. It's a beautiful deck. I'm hearing make healthy choices for yourself at this time. I want to say especially within connection. The song that's playing is Adore You by Miley Cyrus. So I want to say you might be cuddling up this Leo season or in a connection already, confessing some feelings or feeling new levels of intimacy. I've never seen something like that pop up on my screen. I don't know if you guys will be able to see it on your end, but anyway, I think I just got a like. Anyway, So the very first card we have is the Tower card, which is the chaos card in this deck. I almost said kiss. So I'm telling you, someone's experiencing some sort of intimacy at this time. There might be triggers or big shifts happening for you where you're required to leave behind some sort of foundation that was built that maybe wasn't so great or stable. This is clarified by the star card. So a lot of healing and finding the light at the end of the tunnel happening, especially through the chaos. I want to say it's so beneficial for you, especially on an internal level, and finding hope in the circumstance is going to push you further. I want to say someone's accepting how they feel about someone or how much they adore someone. So make sure that you're embracing how you feel at this time, embracing new clarity or inspiration at this time. Especially if you're feeling, ready to make and take new actions. I would say, despite whatever feels chaotic and whatever triggers you're moving through, it is preparing you to embrace the newness or fathom your ability to feel or adore someone else or give love, receive love. Apply this how it applies. I think this tower moment is challenging you to see the opportunity rather than the obstacle. So don't limit yourself, and really, I want to say again, healing your self-perception, self-identity, and your capabilities to feel. The song that's playing now is My House by Beyonce. So if you were having any concerns with your living situation or your home, it's time to be confident. So we have the Two of Air, Inner Peace. So I want to say a couple, if there was any qualms or disagreements or uncertainty, I really feel it's more so uncertainty. There's some sort of clarity and acknowledgement of one another and inner peace that's coming within the circumstance, some sort of harmony and completion of a cycle. So the Two of Air is now being clarified by the Four of Fire. So just finding more harmony within the completion of a cycle, accepting what's not working, accepting foundations that aren't serving you at this time, letting go of any limitation despite how chaotic that may have felt or it feels, stepping into new territory. So this card says, love without condition, talk without bad intention, give without reason, care without expectation. So I think reminding yourself that being in union with someone, if you're already in a connection or aspiring to be in a healthy partnership, is, requiring a lot of compassion and seeing things from a different perspective. So we have this healing card, the contemplation card. So someone's spending more time getting horizontal, resting, laying down, naps, but also reflecting and again seeing things from a different perspective. I think what people don't realize is rest is a luxury. It's a sign of abundance. And I think that sometimes it can be seen in the very opposite way. So whoever this message is resonating for, just know that your rest is wonderful, beautiful, awesome, and it improves your sense of generosity and presence. So we have this Ace of Fire clarifying the Four of Swords, and I want to say healing some root chakra issues, concerns, also tapping back in with a sense of renewed passion or new ideas within this contemplation and resting mode. And again, whatever fell away, whatever chaos this was, may have revealed some sort of lustful temptations that were causing more trouble than it was worth. So that is something that maybe you are accepting at this time, and you really want to again see opportunity rather than obstacles in order to Affirm to spirit that you're learning the lesson and find that sense of internal peace. So if the contemplation period is, still happening, accept it. It is a part of your healing process. And again, treat people how you want to be treated. Yes, be generous, be loving, be kind, be caring. So now I'm going to move on to the oracle to further clarify this message and make sure that I'm hitting all the points that Spirit wants to mention in this reading. Make sure you listen to My House by Beyonce. I swear I'm like always suggesting Beyonce songs, but I promise I'm not. Make sure you listen to all my other readings. But the last couple of readings, like, I feel like I'm solely suggesting her readings. Like, I don't know. I heard vibing out, so I want to say too, especially if things feel chaotic, really tap into a sense of serenity as much as you can. Do what you need to do to feel, calm and safe at this time. So we have the imagination card. Imagination now sets me free. Divine ones, I send my thanks to thee. So use your imagination wisely. Embrace some new insights or ideas, inspirations. I want to say the word free is standing out. So again, with that inner peace, use your crown chakra wisely, your mind wisely. I'm hearing innovative. It's time to try new things. So we have joy. As I do will, so mote it be. Let joy and light radiate for me. So focus on things that make you happy at this time. You may just seem happier to others because you've chosen to reflect and leave behind something that wasn't serving you, despite how chaotic it was. I want to say there may be triggers around some sort of abandonment wounds or feeling orphaned by a circumstance or situation. So make sure you're paying attention to those wounds and fill them up with love and fill up your well, fill up your cup. And just know that you're worthy, you're loving, you're kind, you're generous, saying those affirmations. Maybe there was some sort of like lie or dishonesty when this circumstance occurred, this trigger occurred. So make sure, and it could have occurred in the past as well. Make sure that you are trusting your intuition, not giving into any sort of limitation. I want to say write about any significant experiences that might be happening around you and journal at this time. So that way you can tap back into your joy, use your imagination wisely, and feel more loving and kind feelings towards everyone involved. Easier said than done, depending on the circumstance. So yeah, take it if it resonates. So the card I just pulled is change and transformation. So you are going through some sort of changes and transformations at this time. Embrace this knowledge, embrace this wisdom. Think of a question, and I'm going to get you an answer. Hold the question in your mind. Contemplate any other questions that you may have. Pause this video if you need more time. Your answer is no. And lastly, our messages from the Dreamscape Oracle. I feel like, again, Spirit is pointing out that there are dishonest or shady people involved in this circumstance. So the card you got is the Sun Bear. Make sure you like watch funny films at this time, read like more comical literature. Make sure you're surrounding yourself by your funny friends if necessary, so you can lighten up and enjoy the moment. So here's the Sun Bear. Let's read it. The Sun Bear. The Sun Bears live predominantly in the Southeast Asia, where they prefer to spend most of their time watching from the trees. The distinctive golden chest patch reflects the warmth and life of our sun. The sun bear is considered the embodiment of spiritual power and strength. Their intuition and self-reflection help one to heal through harmony and balance. As part of their Ursidae family, they also share common spiritual traits of intuition and introspection. The strength of the bear medicine is seated with the power to restore harmony and balance, to heal. Many cultures refer to the bear spirit as the great healer. So when you get this card, it means to summon the strength to help steady your spirit. Listen to your intuition and let it guide you. I didn't know that the sun bear was like an actual thing, so I'm going to actually look this up. So power and strength at this time, intuition and self-reflection. I want to say self-reflection is your superpower. And obviously we know healing is how we bring more harmony and balance into our life. So I love this card. This is cute. Let your intuition guide you. I hope that this was helpful, pile number 1, and comment down below a bear emoji if it resonated, to affirm that this is your message. I'm going to go ahead and move on to pile number 2. Like, comment, and subscribe to this channel if you enjoy this content, and again, if this reading message or this message resonated. I'm craving ice cream. I'm always craving ice cream. Is someone else craving ice cream? Comment below. Moving on to pile number 2. Do you have a message for the people?
Stay positive, love life.
She said stay positive and love life. She ate, honestly. Ate no crumbs. Hello, pile number 2, and welcome to our channel. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe to this channel before we begin. And as always, your reminder that readings are for confirmation of what your intuition is telling you. So if you hear anything that doesn't really resonate, just discard and let it go. My name is Tyrabell, and the song that's playing right now is Firework. If you chose pile number 2, you chose the Luna Vision, Ethereal Visions Tarot. Sorry, this is a new deck for me. So I was hearing blanketed statements. A blanket statement is a sentence that assumes as truth that something applies to absolutely everything it discusses. A sentence that assumes as truth that something applies to absolutely everything it discusses. I don't know if I understand that. So an example, our logical environment is terrible. It doesn't work at all. Our unit tests are bad. They're hard to write and slow to execute. So speaking in absolutes, a mostly negative connotation. And it can come off as inflammatory. So making a general statement about a large group of people or things, and it typically lacks in nuance or accuracy. So I want to say there may be a group around you that are making blanket statements regarding you or the position you're in. And the guidance is to be confident despite the circumstance. I think that right now you're learning that not all attention is good attention, not all love is good love, and accepting that being adored by someone or being celebrated by a group isn't necessarily the end all be all, and sometimes it's not even a compliment, especially when you know your value. Take it if it resonates. The song that's playing now is Bubbly by Colby Calais. Okay, so let's get started. Let's get into this reading, if this is already resonating. So we have the 7 of Pentacles for me. This man is looking at his produce, and imagine you're a farmer, right? And you need your crop for the season in order to provide for yourself, maybe financially, but also like nutritionally to provide food for your family and your community. And if you have a bad season, that can really play on your esteem. So this can bring up feelings of failure if you've invested into something that really didn't come out the way you had intended or expected, and maybe even needed. So I think that this maybe has brought up a little bit of insecurity within you. So it's clarified by the 5 of Pentacles, which is a financial deficit or insecurity. It's usually depicted by a woman and a child sitting outside of a church. So I think like despite something not turning out as you intended or wanted to, and it triggering maybe some esteem issues or concerns, sending you into maybe feeling scarce, Spirit is reminding you that in some way you are going to or are being publicly celebrated. So despite whatever hearsay there is around you, there's also good ways that people are perceiving the circumstance and even your social standing. So I want to say there's some sort of like public recognition or being recognized or celebrated. So I want to say not all is lost. So we have the Knight of Wands. I want to say this might be someone coming in to, I heard, protect you. So this is someone who sees you as valuable. They might be a bit impulsive. They might have maybe strong sexual desire towards you. This person is trustworthy, but please beware of their impulses and make sure that you want to participate in a way that serves you as well, because this person can sometimes lend to being more self-driven and self-focused. I want to say there's some sort of willpower and determination that is required of this person or even you. So there's some sort of new friendship or new connections coming in. And again, Spirit is like reminding everyone involved to trust the uncertainty, to remain like in your domineering energy, take risks, stay passionate, and be willful. Know that you have some sort of control in the circumstance. Trust the new friendships coming in or connections. I want to say you might feel more understood by these new connections. So there's that. So we have this Eight of Cups. Again, this is the stagnated circumstance and feeling that sense of like sorrow, maybe even some sort of self-distrust, not really trusting yourself or feeling like you're not as divinely guided as you thought. So there's a lot of like sorrow attached to this card and feeling, that you may have contributed to something stagnating or not going in your way. And Spirit is just reminding you that that is not the case. It's a part of some sort of cycle that you are completing and learning from. Again, with the seasons changing, not again, but this card sometimes for me represents seasons changing over. So as the seasons change over, I think that you'll find that things are balancing out and you're finding more harmony and you're learning quality lessons about what harmony looks like to you in your life, and that's going to give you a reason to celebrate. So again, with the new connections coming in too as well, you may be partying with these people, celebrating with these people, and if this isn't a friendship, it's a romantic connection that feels like a friendship. Again, and it can come in kind of passionate and hot and to beware of that. So there is a lot to learn about attention, where to give your love and attention, and learning to trust new people that are truly friends. And I'm hearing, it's advisable not to trust anybody that's not giving you reciprocal energy. If they're withholding emotions, if they're not validating their feelings, they're probably not going to validate your feelings, etc. Let's get some oracle to complete the message and just see if there's anything I might have missed. So Spirit is just reminding you, Pal 2, that brighter days are coming. The song that's playing now is Religion by PJ Morton. And basically this whole song is about how people use religion to justify outdated or unnecessary, unsupportive beliefs, rigid beliefs, impractical beliefs, ingenuine behavior, imbalanced behavior. So maybe give that song a listen. Maybe it has a lot to do with the belief systems around you. And I'm hearing to be more grounded at this time, if this is you. But I feel like it has to do with the circumstance around you. You can give that song a listen if you want to. So we have new beginnings. This says, let this magic in my spell clear the space in which I dwell. If you want to light a blue candle in your home, in your room, to envision clearing the space. And blue is also connected to or associated with our throat chakra. So you could be clearing space for new beliefs, clearing space to speak your truth, etc. We have creativity. By all above and all below, let me connect, let creativity flow. I want to say cherish any inspiration that comes to you at this time, but also in the form of friendship. So getting creative within your friendship dates and within your daily routine, but also valuing the insights from spirit and the push to create. Value it. This is also how you're embracing this new beginning willfully with determination and feeling in control of the circumstance. My other card says this person or situation is ingenuine. So there is someone around you that is untrustworthy, and Spirit is reminding you that this has to do with a past life cycle that you are harmonizing at this time and or completing. So anything that feels stagnant, even if it's a belief system, a religion, it's important to see that clearly so you can be authentic and move beyond any lessons that are creating stagnation or blockages. So the self card, this is my authenticity card. And as you can see, this pearl is in the center of their chest where your heart is, and also kind of near the throat chakra as well. So, and pearls, for me, represent resilience. So it's important that you be authentic, be soft, be genuine in a world that might not be as colorful, that may be morbid, that may be morbid, that may be rigid. Be colorful, stand out, don't fit in. I think also getting in touch with who you are at your core and know that that's valuable. And I want to say be ready for it to be reciprocated. They just keep saying be grounded. And just know that you're easy to fall in love with. Make sure you're communicating with your energy to the universe, what it is that you want to receive, especially this Leo season. Embody. So think of a question and hold it in your mind and hold it in your heart. Pause this video if you need more time to think of a question that you feel is unanswered. Your answer is yes, pile number 2. And then we have one more card from the Visionscape Oracle. The song that's playing now is Water Under the Bridge by Adele. So seriously, make space. She's talking about letting go of a connection. So if I'm not the one for you, like why have we been through what we've been through? So make sure you're making space at this time for something new. You got the Tiger card, and I shall read it for you. Tigers are some of the most recognizable cats in the world. They are territorial and mostly solitary, but are social creatures when they go hunting. Diverse cultures fear their ferocity and view tigers as a formidable force. Many people call upon tiger energy to overcome obstacles and reclaim their personal power. With their dwindling habitat, tigers have had to adapt to the constant changes humanity imposes upon them. Call upon tiger when you are dealing with adverse situations that need your assistance. Show your strength and don't back down until you know when things are in your favor. So when you get this card, the meaning is to overcome adversity through your personal power. Exert a strong will to push through tough times. So I was saying that about being determined. I love tiger totem energy. I have a lot of imagery of tigers in my apartment and also My cats remind me of that. So yes, I absolutely love the tiger animal totem and agree that it is a great way to reclaim your personal power and focusing on overcoming obstacles. So replay that message if you need to hear it again. I thank you, pile number 2, for being here, and I hope that this message resonates. Like, comment, subscribe to this channel, and thank you again for being here. I'm going to move on to pile number 3. Last but never least, let's get set up pile 3. Hello, pile number 3, and welcome to your reading. I'm your girl, Miss Tyrabell, in the building, and welcome. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe to the channel to stay in the know. And this is your reminder that readings are for confirmation of what your intuition is telling you. So if you hear anything that does not resonate, just let it go. Let it go. You know what I'm saying? Elsa. Sorry, I'm a little bit on a vibe right now. I'm high off life right now. Maybe you're high off life. Maybe you've received some really good news, pile 3, or maybe you're about to receive some good news. You chose the Modern Witch Tarot. I was hearing a lot of things like joining forces. I was hearing company, so you might be with a new company. I'm hearing Sagittarius season is important, or you are a Sagittarius, or you have significant Sag placements. I want to say you're a brave soul, pile 3. And it's like through and through. Your bravery impresses other people. Like you don't neglect things. You're very hands-on, pile 3. And I feel like my channels really opened up when I got to this reading specifically, so you may be intuitive as well. I feel like it got louder, it amplified. So yeah, take what resonates. Let's get started. So we have the 9 of Cups. So that's why I was saying that somebody's gotten good news. You got the job. You know, I'm also hearing booked appointments, so maybe you're just getting your affairs in order, your schedule in order, but there's some sort of like wish fulfillment or contentment that you're experiencing at this time that feels pretty yummy. where you can maybe relax a bit, or you're going to relax a little bit. And this also may have to do with some sort of new emotional fulfillment in your life, but it's not the full thing just yet, but it's just a taste of what it could be like, the beginning. And I want to say this may be, you may be experiencing some sort of like heart awakening. Someone's doing like conditioning work, self-conditioning work, something like this. So Spirit is asking you to celebrate at this time, even if something is just beginning. That sense of contentment or happiness that you feel is real. So it's finally paying off. Something's finally paying off, and it's time to celebrate. I want to say now is as good as any time to trust the path that you're on. So if you needed that affirmation, trust the process, trust the path, trust how you feel, be in flow. So we have the 8 of Wands. This is like communication, movement, travel, or taking action, quick action. So I want to say that is clarified. That is clarified by this 8 of Swords. So you are going to have to tackle or be made aware of any sort of limitations that are self-imposed or limiting beliefs. Make sure you're speaking clearly. Don't let any imposter syndrome distract you at this time or create any holdups. It's time to feel a little bit more limitless and free yourself from anything that feels restricting. So if it's time for you to be more clear with the universe about what it is that you truly want or value, do so, even if it's just you praying out loud, talking to someone you care about your future goals, communicating as if it already is, speaking highly on the circumstance or yourself. Embody and speak into your reality, the outcome that you want, especially if you're already getting a taste of it. Don't hold back. Be all in. So we have this this King of Swords. This could be you, or this could be someone around you. This is someone in the public eye who has high intellect, very smart, very sharp, knowledgeable. They're in some sort of position of power, and I want to say there is some sort of maybe mental imbalance. So if this is you, maybe being made aware of some sort of mental imbalances due to the position that you're in. So again, with that imposter syndrome, if you are in a position of power in some way or experiencing contentment or victory in some way, even if it seems small, it is not insignificant. So if your internal voice is kind of leaning towards overthinking, get into your King of Swords, and I want to say remain logical, be strong within the mind, be fearless, use your intelligence, use your wit, your wisdom, because I think that there's some sort of victory or being recognized in some way that this King of Swords is experiencing, but there's also this imbalance there. So let's get some oracles to figure out what's going on here. But I want to say, whatever you're communicating about at this time, use your throat chakra, clear any doubts, limitations, because again, the universe is listening. So I want to say, someone might be manifesting what they're communicating about rapidly. So watch your words. Do not limit yourself or come from a space of imbalance or insecurity, imposter syndrome. Sorry, I just heard something. Yeah, I want to say someone's about to be on the phone talking to someone. Hi, Jaylee. I'm doing good. How are you? How's your summer been? Pile 3, the song that's playing is I Won't Let You Go by James Morrison. It's a beautiful song. Is there any other cards? Okay, so the clarifiers, the oracle. We have knowledge. Let me connect above and below. Let the knowledge of my ancestors flow. So I want to say someone is highly intelligent or wise, knowledgeable in a specific area. They're experiencing some sort of good news, wish fulfillment. He said, I wish he would call me. That would make me so happy. Well, I pray he does, Jaylee. I pray that he does. Yes, someone is, educated or naturally just very intelligent regarding some sort of information. And I want to say this is connected to, for me, real intelligence is connected to our intuitive wisdom or our ancestry, past lives, etc. I really am not a fan of superficial embodiment of intelligence that doesn't really serve the collective. This feels like genuine, real intelligence. So I need pile 3 to know and move beyond any sort of imposter syndrome. So there is a circumstance around you that isn't going to grow, and it's okay. It is okay that it doesn't grow. And maybe you know this. Maybe you have the discernment. And you're leaning more into your logical, practical side in order to accept this. So the next card says, make healthy choices. Have respect for your body, mind, and spirit. So make sure you have really healthy boundaries at this time. Again, just stressing making logical choices. So we have the unseen. For me, this is your ancestors providing the wisdom to make good choices at this time and communicate with clarity, wisdom, discernment. So continue to trust the path that you're on. And I want to say act like it is. Act like it already is. Think of a question, pile number 3. And hold it in your mind's eye. Hold it in your mind. Pause this video if you need more time. Your answer is no. So I hope that it's a good no. We have one more card for pile 3, and then we are finished. So it's from the Dreamscape Oracle. If you're receiving admiration, pile 3, I want to say embrace it. You can still receive admiration and make healthy choices for yourself. Sorry, I'm finding the card in this deck, or in this book. Somebody may need to move their body, dance, twerk, move some energy around. Okay, so anyway, if that applies, let it apply. So the card that that fell out of the Oracle Scapes, Dreamscapes Oracle deck is the Spring. So this says, a red-headed maiden sits at the edge of sacred waters. She leans forward, seeking out images and answers from the surface of the pool. She has a desire to belong, to fit in with her kin. Stars stretch across the sky behind her, illuminating the blackness. The light enables her to see clearly and follow the path. Each star is a gift of hope, a promise that a better future will come, no matter what. Many waterfalls and springs flow around the maiden. Water is a healing symbol, as the spring brings life-sustaining nutrients to every living creature, both sick and healthy. Meaning, so when you get this card, the meaning is, or the advice is, to allow water to cure you. Release your emotions and anxieties. I feel like that is the exact opposite of what I was picking up. So if this King of Swords is not you, but honestly, it could be you. And maybe, maybe you are a highly intelligent person. And the spring is also reminding you that you can communicate your emotions and let it flow. And come from that space of knowledge and wisdom and divine intelligence and intuition. Because intuition is its own intelligence. So apply this how it applies. Also with the water, making sure that you're taking baths, salt baths, clearing your energy, crying, even if you feel like maybe some of you Pile 3 don't see doing emotional purging as practical or logical, but I am here to remind you that it is an essential part of embracing, help from your guides or accepting things, accepting what we cannot control. So I want to say there's spiritual work here, even though you are this logical person. So if you don't believe in that, get into it. Or there might be someone around you, this King of Swords, who is imbalanced and doesn't believe in that. Apply this how it applies. I feel like I want to get one more message. Let's see what Shaylee said. It's def been better. The man I'm in love with went to jail for shooting his roommates in June. What the heck? Shaylee, that doesn't sound like a great choice. So the last message for Pile 3 is more stability is needed. So if you're leaning way too into your logical side, balance it off with your feminine side, your receptivity and emotional side. If you're leaning too far into the emotions, balance it out in the opposing way. Find the middle ground. That's my concluding message for Pile number 3. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. Comment down below a flower for the spring card if this resonated. And I will be back to do more readings. Jaylee, I am going to log off of here and get some dinner. And also, if you guys want personal readings, I am available for personal readings. So make sure you email the email I have included in the description at the bottom. trueinquiries@gmail.com, and we can get it poppin'. Thank you guys. My ear is ringing. I think it's time for me to go. I hope that these messages resonated, and I will be back.